Joe.
Alright.
Send it, Charlie. Hiking with Rod, 50 videos. That means I put it somewhere weird. Hey, we're live. Oh my God, why would you do that?
Are we?
Well, on YouTube at least, because I just got the notification. Which you can get too if you subscribe to the podcast show.
I did.
I was talking to the...
Oh.
You pretty much don't exist. It's all the humans out there. That's a magic.
Oh, I thought someone was
pretend
talking to me for once.
No. That's a sin.
All right. Well,
sunshine. You are a motherfucker. You are going to burn in hell for that.
Joe,
you oddly look like you didn't even wear a costume. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, really?
You
This
look
looks natural?
like the really natural.
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Even the hair up in the bun in the back,
I've gone crazy. That's my costume. I've gone postal.
I've gone postal. You need a gun.
So, well, looks like we are successfully live now with the Potcast show. Nice, very nice, yes.
Nice.
We have Dennis
Very
and
nice.
Nicole with us here.
Sister Nick.
Nicole. Sister Nick, yes. And what do you got there, Sister Nick? It looks like you got some stuff. You're ready to go.
What? Oh, my Bible. I was going to read every page to you guys today.
It's going to be a long one today. Actually, you know what I used to like to do with my son? I had this little tiny Bible. He used to laugh his ass off, but I would open it at a random page and a random verse and read it to him, and he would die laughing. You got to read it right, though. You got to do it dramatic.
I once, in my first band, Hate Slave, read the entire red part to metal. Like, the hordes of Babylon. It was the most brutal. I could never write anything like that. Good job, Joseph.
All right.
Not you. I'd have called him Joseph.
Joseph.
Jode.
So start us off with one proper, Sister Nick.
Okay. Chapter 15. 2 Chronicles 15. The Ethiopians.
Oh, racist.
And the Spirit of God came upon Azariah, the son of Oded. 2, and he went out to meet Asa, and said unto him, Hear ye me, Asa, and all Judah and Benjamin. The Lord is with you, while ye be with him. And if ye seek him, he will be found of you. But if ye forsake him, he will forsake you.
It's my least favorite podcast.
Ah. Very nice.
Yes, I hope you learned something. I bet the GPS sucked back in the day, dude.
I'm going to show you how I read it to him. The Lord reigneth, let the earth rejoice, let the multitude of isles be glad, therefore. Clouds and darkness are round about him. Righteousness and judgment are the habitation of his throne.
Hell say Hayton.
Indeed.
Yeah.
All right, so we have some treats here for us today.
Did they think they were all isles? It's like, and then why is everything else dark? Why do the isles get the sunshine? Because it's fucking tropical. Hey, you motherfuckers.
It's a great novel.
It's not. It's not.
I wanted to start us off proper with some Freddy's breath mints.
Oh, Jesus.
It is...
We
yummy.
only do things proper here.
Smell that. I think it's the strain of the year. And I sold them all at work. This is the last one. Breath Mints is a Sin Mint crossed with Mendo Breath.
Sin mint.
Yeah. I'm going to let you guys get a close-up shot at home.
I wonder how a little drone would do in here.
Oh,
Keep it floating right
Yeah,
here.
yeah, dude, it'd be dope. Come around us.
That looks right. Oh, never mind. I'll swing over here. Oh, yeah. Get the lighting just right on that.
I feel like you gotta hold it.
Oh, there it is, right there. Look at
Yeah.
that. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, my God. Look at the purple tones.
So we have to give Joe a moment with himself in the pot.
The crystals.
This is the
Everything.
Leave him alone
I've already
with the
had my
pot.
way with this strain last night, so you don't have to worry about me. Oh, it even looks like a little whoop, 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 whoop.
What the hell? Is that how you talk in bed?
Yeah.
We'll give you a little woo, 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 woo. She's like, stop saying little, Joe. Mr. Postman. Who, me? Brett, bring me a dream. Brett, Brett,
Yeah,
Brett.
why do you have that? You and Lori?
Oh, we role play for sure.
God, no.
Like,
I'm not saying any of those
knocking
jokes.
on the door.
I'm not saying any of those jokes.
No, I just drop it off in the mailbox and she comes running out and
Grabs it.
Yeah, grabs it, just takes it right there on the street.
This
That's a
isn't
good
the package
idea.
I ordered. Sign here, ma'am.
Sorry, the package didn't fit. in
It's
your
already
mailbox.
been opened.
Here you go, Sister Nick.
This for me?
That's
or to
for you.
pass on?
That's for you.
I passed it on.
Okay, here you go. You get a smaller one than Rot then.
I see how you set that up, you son of a bitch. He's mad because I didn't wear a costume, but in my defense, I'm always dressed in costume.
Always metal, this guy.
Hey, I can't find my comedy and Kitsap shirt, actually.
Uh-oh.
I think it means I need a new one.
That's okay, you lost too much weight anyway. It doesn't fit you.
No, it doesn't fit me anymore. It actually gives me boobs, which is nice when I'm sitting in my chair. I'm not gonna lie. I've had some minutes with that.
So we're bougie
Lights
smokers.
When the lights...
So that means that we're going to take a couple rips off this breath mints and then we're going to move on to the next thing. But I think it's important to not overstate how great this strain is.
It's one of... Wait. Oh, I thought you were taking a hit. We didn't cheers yet. It's,
Just sniffing it one last time.
Sorry,
Yeah.
sister. That was the coolest looking... I would love to get that picture of all three pipes touching. Just the... Never mind. All right. Look at the
Am I
fucking
allowed?
purple on it, man. God, the last time we did a podcast with this, I really don't remember the last time we did a podcast with this.
And the, oh, yeah.
Man, it feels like it's going to be a diesel, but it doesn't dieselize, if that's a word I just made up, the back of my throat. And then it's the smoothest shit ever.
Yeah, it is
And then the
smooth.
taste is like, hey guys, what's up, man? I'm just going to kind of slide my way in. Oh my God, my whole body just got warm. My nipples are hard as a... Well, just the left one. As always. I got to see a doctor about that.
And there is a nice, very...
Got lazy nipple.
There's an earthy undertone there that's not too overpowering. And I
No,
really
not at all.
like
It
that.
hits all of it. It hits all... Fuck you, Freddie. Freddie got fugoed. Or fuegoed. I never say the
Freddie
word right.
got fuego.
Freddie got...
Pants on fuego.
Fuego. I never... People are like, do you got Freddy's Fuego? And I'm like, you know, you just get the fuck out of my store.
Man, it's fruity, it's citrusy, it's earthy. I mean, how many flavor profiles does this strain have? It's ridiculous.
Look, I'm not a fan of diesels. Like, I don't like how they hit the back of my throat. And for 1 second, I was like, no. And then it was like, no, it's cool, bro. It's
gonna
cool.
be okay.
I'm just stopping by here real quick. I'm using the bathroom. Peeing down your throat, and then we're going to move on down to fucking Lungtown. Moving on down. It's Lungtown.
Lungtown. On the next episode, we're gonna go to Cramtown.
Christmas lights.
Yeah,
Go to where?
Cramtown.
I they said Crabstown. I was
No.
like, too late. Shiva and I need to have a talk.
Whenever in doubt, just cram it.
I mean, the fleas were one thing, but this is ridiculous.
Oh yeah. Already feel relaxed.
Good.
First smoke of the day. I don't know about you guys.
First podcast I ever got yelled at
was
for.
smoking out of my pen on the way here, so I
doesn't
have
count.
to.
I was literally smoking on my pin while walking out of Safeway because I love doing that sometimes. That's a pin. I was not smoking out of that. I'm not stupid. Or maybe I am.
And you know, we're not allowed to talk about prices on this podcast, but this is one of the more expensive eights that you'll come across.
Yeah.
But it's one of the few that's actually expensive but worth it, in my opinion.
To a point, I'll
It
give them that.
takes-
It's the Hennessy. It's the fucking. My God, I can't remember any other liquors. There's just so much alcohol. Why did you leave me?
Yeah, this is the Hennessy. This is the Fireball.
Yeah.
So, what do you
Nailed
think,
it.
Nicole? How's it making you feel? Nick.
Relaxed, but not sleepy. Full body.
Nice. Which is great for an indica that you can smoke it and not be knocked out.
Yeah.
I really like that.
It makes me feel happy inside. Warm, definitely warm. Friendly. If you were looking for a hug, but you didn't want people to touch you, get this weed.
Yeah.
is pretty much my motif. I've never liked hugs, drunk people especially. Even when I was drunk, they're like, "Oh, give me a hug." I think I punched Allison 3 times.
I'm the
before
same way.
Yeah,
I
will hug
don't want
you.
to hug.
I will do this number. I'll be like, "All right, bring it on in." But there's a reason why I wear spikes. Because if you try to get me good, you're gonna get one right in the fucking face. Love
I
you all.
only hug people if they're crying.
Dude, that's a lyric, man. That was beautiful. I only hug people when they're crying.
That's it.
But social distance mean if you're dying, you're gonna die alone.
But if you're happy to see
you're
me,
gonna die alone.
fuck off.
Yeah, don't touch me.
Yeah. Don't.
Why
even
haven't you
touch me.
voted yet?
That's what I was about to say.
I did. Oh,
As your local postmaster, I just want to say today is your last day to get these turned in. If you want it to count. Other than that, be safe. Make sure it's in the box all the way. Don't put it in your mailbox. Don't trust anybody.
Yo, man, they're trying to fucking slow down the process, man. I was involved in it, man. That library's got a really twisty parking lot. First, I ended up in the employee parking lot. I was like, the fucking Democrats, man. And then I ended up in the fucking, in the waiting area. But then I could see the voting booth, and I knew that I had to leave the parking lot and come back in where it said to enter.
Yeah,
with
so
the
don't
big
forget to
signs that
vote.
say go right there.
That's important, people.
So far, my favorite excuses is like, I don't like either of them. I'm like, I don't either, but
I don't care, honestly.
I've only voted 4 times in my whole life.
Just vote. I don't care if you vote for Joe Jorgensen. I don't care if you vote for Kanye West. Just
No.
fucking
Vote for Biden. Vote for Biden, and then we'll have a woman president.
The
That's
more
the plan, you idiots.
people that vote, the harder it is to rig. That's what I've been telling people. So there you go.
I just watched a terrifying Bill Maher last night about Trump and his plans on. Boy, he tore into fucking poor. You know what? Anyways,
Now let's stay fair on the podcast. Oh, look at that! Isn't that great?
Jesus Christ.
beautiful.
It's,
All right.
it's weirder when you do it while we're watching you do it.
Have you
Indica-
guys seen? Sorry, Borat 2.
Yes.
No, I watched all the way up until they were gonna do the blood moon dance at the ballroom, and it's like I have to watch this with
It
someone.
was so good.
I was watching it
So
by
good.
myself, and it's
That
not something
was-
you want to watch by yourself. It's got to be shared. Like 'cause
Lori
I'm just
happened
like
to go smoke a
looking at-
cigarette right before that came on.
Oh yeah, no. But
And she came back. She's like, "What did I miss?" I was
Like,
like,
it's a
Yeah,
baby
me and Matt
inside
were
daughter.
like
You miss a
singing it.
lot really fast.
"Yeah, yeah."
No, so yeah, I haven't got to see it yet all the way through. But what I did see is just genius, of course.
Yes.
But I have to watch it. It's something that because Shiva doesn't get the humor. She's anti-Semitic.
Well, I was thinking about having a screening back here once
She's
I get
Russian.
a little more warmer in here.
So June.
Well, I have to do it before Friday. So I have a live stream comedy show coming up
Oh, is
this
that this
Friday,
Friday?
November 6th at 7 p.m. in the carport. So I will be putting up paneling and whatnot to keep it warm in here.
Hey, if you want some help with that, man, I can watch.
Oh, that'd be great for you
Yeah.
to watch, man.
Yeah.
Safety, you never know.
No, I'm really good at pointing stuff
good to
out.
have somebody
like when it
supervise.
falls on your toe, I'd be like, "You did that wrong, Joe."
Yeah. You didn't wear steel-toed boots, Joe.
I lost a toenail because.
Why
of
do I
steel-toe
look so
boots.
huge? Am I sitting closer to the camera?
Well,
Is that
no,
what
it's
it is?
Nicole, dude. She makes both of us look giant. Usually, it's just you and I as perspective, and we got
She
this
looks like she's photoshopped in right
She looks like a kidnapped victim. This is that show you were talking about, Between Two Dudes.
Yeah,
he told
Between
you
Two
it's
Dudes.
intimidating
That's
title.
right. Between two dudes.
That's a good one.
I like it. Ron doesn't.
No, it's not that. I feel like there's some.
And then
I
we
know,
re-
it sounds kind of naughty,
It's
but
well, especially right now. I mean, look at this. Is the Between Two Dudes. You're a terrified looking nun.
And that's what I said. I said we'll just have our guests
No,
sit
I'm a
between us.
terrifying nun.
Oh, that I do not disagree with.
All right, so real quick, let's rate the breath mints indica. Is it 5 out of 5 Tommy Chongs or what?
I think 5 out of 5.
Seems easy. Seems simple.
It's so smooth. That's what I like about it.
I know it's good enough to where I'm annoyed that there's only 5 out of 5. Like if it was, I could do some wiggle room, maybe a 9 out of 10.
Yeah,
Just
but then
because it
you'd
didn't
have to
make my
find the
right
one
nipple hard,
thing
too.
why I lost a
Sucker.
point. You'd have to tell us why I lost a point.
Well, I'll make something up.
Okay. All right,
You
so
already have
next
your rating
up.
system. I'm sorry.
Here, pass that down. That one has a big stem
Oh.
part of
Dude,
it.
I still
so.
got weed in my fucking pipe.
I said we were just going to be bougie about it, take a couple hits. This is a review channel, educational channel. Here you go, Nicole. Sister Nick, I mean. Also, Sister Nick made this fucking awesome ashtray that she contributed to the podcast show. So there you go.
I
Thank
gotta
you,
make
Sister
you
Nick.
one.
I would love that.
What color?
Anything black and red.
Okay.
Red. Red would look dope.
Still gonna put the weed sparkles in it though,
Why?
because it has to have the weed sparkle. I like the glitter.
No, but the weed sparkles won't work with red.
All that glitters isn't gold.
It'll look cool.
You
All
do
right.
whatever
It'll
color
look
you want. I don't even don't specify stuff. Just do stuff.
You have to make right decisions on your own. All right. So
I'm
we're getting-
sorry, I didn't want to dress up, man. I didn't even know. I think that's the producer's fault.
I thought it was implied. It was a Halloween special, but I could be wrong. I mean,
But you've known me, man. What did I dress up for? Okay, begrudgingly, I'll wear a Santa Claus hat, but I do it ironically.
all right. This is the Bruce Banner. It is a 60-40 hybrid, I believe, leading to the sativa side. Here's what that
Yeah.
looks like.
And here comes my anxiety.
Oh, yeah, look at that
I hate
green,
this part. I already
baby.
hate this weed.
And this is on the cheaper end, but yet the quality is a little bit better than the price point.
Hey, their day and night pack fucking joint jars do great.
That's what I got right here.
Yeah, it's
Which one did you get? I got the Wonka
man,
bar
I feel like your
and
sleeves are gonna
lemon.
like eat something.
I know.
You should really put the pipe in one of them and then
Hippie.
like sit like this, and then you can just pull the pipe and the weed out. No, like in your sleeves, they're monk sleeves. Yeah, bam. And then you're like,
Bruce Banner
huzzah!
3.
Or it could be a sword.
Pull it out.
Happy, energized,
Kids.
euphoric.
Oh, that
Don't
just
mi-
described me.
Oh, yeah. 60-40. 60% sativa, 40% indica. Now,
That's a
the
heavy
flavor
seven.
profile, I'm not going to tell you what the flavor profile is. I want you guys to tell me, and we're going to
Shit.
see if it matches
It might taste like coffee.
what's on there.
Hold on. By the way, Lori brews a strong pot of coffee.
All right, here we go.
I
Oh,
already-
cheers.
I already read it.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
You're a stoner, you won't remember it.
That's stereotypical racism kind of shit right there. You can't say that about potheads, man.
And, right, you can just burn the whole top because you have your own. So,
God, you're like a woman. You're
You don't
never
have
gonna
to-
let that go,
you
are
don't
you?
have to share.
I fucking hate you.
Just
I don't. This is my
Burn
last
the
time
whole
on this
top.
show.
Let's document it now.
Now,
Last time.
every time I'm on, I'm gonna dress like fucking Luigi. The rest of the time, you just show up all with my battle vest on.
Also, I had a Mario and
I lost
Luigi
the
outfit
patch.
ready
Wait till
for
it
us
was
to
sold.
wear, Rot and I, but he said, no, I don't do fun things.
Yeah.
Okay, well that actually was a quote of mine.
You're
and I
definitely
believe
going
it will
to
be
hell.
on my I own acres upon, it's called Alaska, and I plan on dying there. I didn't know. He said she was here dressed like a nun. We can read the text message.
I said it's going to be a Halloween edition, which to me means
That means dress up.
dress the fuck up, bro.
I dressed up once for a Halloween show. Oh, sorry, instinct. Oh, that's, my God, that is tasty.
Isn't that good?
That is fucking tasty. Citrusy as fuck.
Really, it's not my cup of tea. It's not bad.
No, but it's bright. I'll give it that. It's a very bright. I wasn't expecting that much flavor.
I like a funky, skunky.
Funky, skunky.
The funky skunky.
That's
See, and
What I
that's
like.
why we should be in a band together, man.
I agree, but every band I've ever been a part of, they've kicked me out because I don't follow the 1, 2, 3, 4 rule.
Well, I don't know what that means. So
I just
we're
go
fine.
with the flow. So
That's what I do my whole life. That's why I've never accomplished anything. The flow keeps going left. You're right.
all right,
Oh wait, you gotta have your hand on top of the paddle.
there's a flavor profile on here, Rot, and I want you to give me the 3 items you think is on here.
Well,
and
for
I'll
one,
say yes or no.
seed, because that's a taste I just got for some
Seed?
Seed.
Okay.
2,
Not on here.
the first hit I got though was very citrusy, and citrusy. That's what I got out of it.
Okay.
And coffee with like earth.
We need something better to wash our palate. Oh, earthy, yes.
Yeah.
that is-
Nailed
definitely.
it.
No, well, the earth
Yeah.
just kind of came in at the end there, like,
Yeah.
and earthy also always goes up in here with me for some reason.
Everything tastes earthy to me.
Sister, shouldn't it taste heavenly?
I had nachos the other day. They tasted earthy.
Did you eat them with a fork? You fucking
It all tastes like dirt.
monster.
I did. Nachos are meant to be eaten with a fork, by the way.
With a fork and a knife, or just a fork?
Just a fork. It requires good hand-eye coordination.
Whoever makes your nachos sucks because obviously your chips aren't crunchy.
What about like a spoon and a fork and you eat it like spaghetti?
No.
We're doing that. With the microwave
Yeah, that
nachos on the paper plate.
So in my nose.
Yeah, so the flavor profile in here is sweet, earthy, and diesel.
That's what I'm talking about.
And
Yeah.
I do think it has a good balance of all 3, actually. It's really good. And it's almost half the price as breath mints.
Well, everything's about half the price of fucking breath mints.
So, what do you know about that?
Are you trying to make up a new saying?
I've been saying that for years. So, also, I will say both of them burn really well. It's not burning dark and coaly. It's burning nice and ashy, which I really like.
Nice and ashy. Thank you, Joe. I'm gonna use that on Tuesday.
I'm telling you, man.
Dude, my metal vocals are alive again. It feels so good to yell for anything that I enjoy versus just yelling alone in the shed, which scares the elderly lady next door.
Let's see here.
She doesn't like my truck.
What do we got?
We got 2 turntables and a microphone. That's where it's at.
All right, finish up your bowls, guys. We're going to move on to the next item on this Halloween special.
Oh boy, that poofed away real fast when I touched it. That's right. Roof, he gets it.
Heard that.
We are outside, so we are getting some natural elements. Some dogs barking, some kids playing. It's actually beautiful out today.
Yes, but definitely.
I know.
But then I just saw a picture of my
rain.
buddy's backyard in Alaska, and I was like, I'm gonna go mow my lawn tomorrow. Poor fuckers. Winter's coming.
So what do you guys give that? Let's go out of 10 this time, just so that way Dennis can be more detailed.
No, don't change your show. I'd give it a solid 3, man. The thing is, everybody thinks because I work at a weed store, I buy the good stuff, but I pay 48% of my income to child support. So like, I buy the budget weed. So, you know, to me, that tasted great. I'm actually combined with the Freddy's, which it's a good high, definitely a little sativa, because now I'm feeling some fucking bullshit anxiety coming up. But that's fine.
I
Sure.
like doing that to myself sometimes.
Yeah, it's good
It's
to put
good
yourself.
it's good workout. Plus, I wrote anxious while I was trying to type in my buddy's name, Chris Barton. That's funny. No, it is good. Plus, as a bud tender, like, I'll know if something spins me into the stratosphere. If somebody loves sativa, is gonna love that weed. You know, I smoked some green crack and was like, well, that was a mistake. Sweated it out.
I'm on the lemon amnesia
Oh yeah.
right now. It's my new fave.
Fade.
It does make your brain a little wonkety, though.
I love that.
That's
Yeah?
my buddy's backyard right now in Alaska.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's literally watching the river freeze. It's about 19 degrees out there. You know, October. Kids, when we dressed up as Halloween, it was everything and over a snowsuit. So we had like really chubby Superman and really chubby Chewbacca, which is the name of my next band. Really chubby Chewbacca. You gotta put the really in there.
I give it a 9 out of 10.
Oh, out of 10, I'd say a 7, 8.
I don't know, yeah. 9 out of 10 because there's really nothing wrong with it. It just doesn't look as beautiful as the other one did. That's the only reason why I give
That's
it
why
9.
I think paying that much money. I think anything over $40.
I don't think it's as smooth.
It's not as smooth. It's still decent. Magic Time Farms, good job. You guys are doing great.
Did
Keep
you
it
know
up.
that Magic Times and From the Soil are a father and son company?
Yep.
I love that. You know, they just got in a fight one day.
I've been
you don't know how
saying
to...
sister company.
Oh, hey, hashtag whatever, sister. Wait, did you tie that in with your whole thing? on
No,
purpose?
but
Well played. Wow.
I've been saying that this whole time.
Yeah.
Sister company.
I get to see them get in a fight one day, father and son, like, I grow way better weed than you, Dad. Fuck you. I
It's
taught
good to
you how
have a
grow
friendly, healthy competition, right?
weed. It's the exact same.
Yeah. All right. Moving on.
Huh?
Moving on.
Yeah, whatever.
To infinity.
Jointies.
Oh no!
Yeah, not quite yet on the infinity and beyond.
You know,
Indica for you.
my tolerance has been dropping rapidly because I don't smoke as much. That was very
Bro, perfect.
Yeah, well, I see what you guys do at work with your cookie
Yeah.
fucking shooting joints.
Sativa
videos.
for you.
Bam.
Thank you, Nookie.
Yep, I'm gonna smoke an indica. Do you want to try to shoot this one in my mouth?
I do not.
Come on. Try to shoot this one in my mouth. Oh, that was close though. It hit me in the face.
I'm not gonna lie.
I did it a little too hard.
A little too hard. Didn't give me the best opportunity.
Eye injury.
You gotta put a little lob on it.
Okay.
One more try?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh.
One more try. I can catch
We
it.
can do this.
Alright.
I realize I'm gonna see this now on my Facebook.
Oh.
Okay.
One more.
Gotta go a little bit.
We're stuck in a loop.
Fuck.
A little bit more, just not too much.
Oh,
Nice.
what was that?
It's not COVID friendly. Let's go.
Yeah, my God, no. You're tossing COVID into his face.
All right. Jointy's falling apart.
Okay.
If you had made it, I would have said Hail Mary. I just want you to know.
We'll practice that.
Yes.
No, I totally expect to see a PCC video of you guys doing that. With Joe going, ah. Coffee break.
All right.
All right.
Magic Time Farms, once again, they're doing this cool thing where they give you 4 of one strain and 4 of another strain for a complete 8-pack of full gram joints. I think they're full gram joints. No, almost full gram joints, 0.75 or some stuff.
Which I prefer, man. I love
Yeah.
a 7.5 joint. You don't have to by yourself.
0.6s too, by
Yeah.
yourself. Especially if they're a higher quality bud.
You don't feel bad about that.
And that's really cool. You got daytime and nighttime, or daytime, or nighttime, nighttime. Or one's the CBD sometimes.
They themed them too. Bruce
Another
Banner, Banner
nighttime,
in Blue.
nighttime.
Fucking cookies. They like to put cookies together. I am
All
freezing,
right.
Joe.
Well, I'm sorry, Rot, but you're from Alaska, so get over
Different kind of cold, bro. Our cold's dry. Chink.
Oh.
it. Chink is so racist.
Yeah, if it's a noise, it's racist.
That's not
if
the
you-
sound joints make when they clash together.
Broadcast and Hiking with Rod are not responsible for the thoughts or things that motherfucker says on his show. Which I was coerced into coming and almost put into a hostage-like situation where I would have had to dress up as my least favorite Mario.
Get into the spirit.
This is my...
Okay, we're not gonna. Man, you're really nailing the nun thing with the puns. I don't know if you keep meaning to do that. But that's
She's a
just
natural.
awesome. Yeah.
Get in the spirit.
I could have been a nun. I still could be a nun.
Yeah, all it takes is just to repent for all of your sins.
Which is not a lot, so.
Wow.
Maybe just a year's worth.
Yeah, year and a half.
Put them all together.
Yeah.
So this is my first time smoking a nookie.
I always wanted a sister. Think of how many sisters I'd have.
Yeah, many sisters.
I'm doing it, guys.
She's becoming a nun.
I'm sure they have internships, right? And
Put
I'm
an
sure
intern there. Oh my god.
They would immediately look at you and say, yes, she is the wicked witch of the devils.
Yes.
We
They'd
need
want
to
me.
reform her. They want to. If they can convert you, they can convert anybody. That's their motto.
That should be just their motto. That's great.
So, this is the nookie joint.
12 inches to heaven.
Not quite as smooth
Not
as
important.
smoking the flower.
Do what? Yeah, this is gross. I don't like it.
It's not great. You know, they don't use full flower for their joints. They,
What? You can't. Is that? That's not true, Joe. All marijuana is rolled with flour, sir. Oh God, I thought we were going to a Bible verse. Thou shalt not tarnish thy Lord's weed with thy sugar leaf.
No, you're likely to get more stems and leaves in a joint, usually.
Yeah. No, you know what they're doing. That's their leftover trim and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, even if there is flour in it, it's that stuff that when they just it's bin. I'm sure that's
Sometimes
underneath
you
their
get that
sorting
chlorophyll
machine.
taste, sometimes you don't. In this situation, if I had to smoke one of these, like if I was out of weed and this is all I had to smoke, I'd be satisfied. But
Yeah. If I was going somewhere, I'd definitely like to have a pack of those.
oh, you know what would be great for? This would be great for looking like you're the coolest dude in town, buying one of these and handing them out to all your friends. You'd be like, damn, he's a baller. He's handing out joints to all of his friends. And you're like, haha.
You know, I do that to the baristas.
Joint for you. Joint for you.
Dude, I'm telling you, it
And
makes
they
you a superhero.
give me free coffee sometimes.
Sick.
Little Caesars hooks me up all the time. I just end up giving them the money. I'm like, here, take this and do with what you want. And you feel special until you realize you give like 10 of those away every night to the homeless. The homeless gather like seagulls around the Little Caesar dumpster at the end of the night, and they just toss the pizzas. Like, I want to draw it. I can't draw it, but have somebody draw it where it's like seagulls feeding seagulls, but it's a poor Little Caesars employee who gets besotted upon by all these tweakers. It's hilarious. I
You work in a very interesting intersection, for
Yes,
sure.
no, it's
Yeah.
my corner. It's called my corner. It's my corner.
Yeah,
Reef.
stop getting in accidents in my corner.
You know, one night after closing at Cookies, me and Maylene went to 7-Eleven there, and that whole telephone post was down.
What?
Like a whole telephone post was down on Callow. I think it's on. Yeah, it would have been Callow.
And 11th
Yeah.
by Safeway.
No, it was closer to Little C's.
Hmm.
Like right.
How long
there.
ago was
I don't
that?
remember that.
This was a couple months ago, and it was
Ah.
like nighttime because we were closing, and
Wonder if
Yeah,
that's
well,
why we
the
left
don't-
the
cookies had to be open, so yeah, it was like,
well, no, it was like last year,
I
but
miss cookies. Yeah, I don't remember that far
Me
back.
Who
too.
says that? Who actually says that out loud? I
me,
miss cookies.
me
I
all
miss
the
cookies,
time.
Dude, that place is where I quit drinking. It's where I got the fucking-
Bars where.
My sponsor is Ryan Pashusta, for fuck's sake. Yeah, no, he's a great sponsor. I don't ever... Never mind. Love you, Ryan.
I avoid drinking, so I don't have to call him.
Yeah, it was,
Good thinking.
it was just easier to quit drinking. Let's just say the path I was on was not going to end pretty.
Oh, I thought
Is
you were
Ryan a
gonna
good
say
sponsor
that.
because he says if you don't want to be like me, don't drink?
No, it's just like he knows that if I want to drink, you better fucking give me a drink. But he also knows I don't want to drink, so he's the only person allowed to say, like, are you sure to me? Nobody else in the world's allowed to do that.
Gotcha.
Because if I'm a true drunk, I'll just have a bunch of little fists that I pick up at 7-Eleven in my pocket of Fireball.
Yeah.
You can slam those things like fucking, God, I miss Fireball. I'm kidding, I don't miss it at all.
You know what I miss? I miss drunk running in the streets of Bremerton at night, from bar to bar. There was
Being
one
drunk
time,
is just fun, dude.
my guy was like, "Hey, you want to roll with us?" I was like, "No, I'm gonna run," and I beat him there.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I think I would throw up if I was trying to do that.
Well, it helps to have some stamina already, because yeah, you can throw up. But the nice amount of drunk running is that sometimes when you're that right amount of drunk, you ignore your heart telling you to stop running.
Oh.
So it's a good thing. Unless you die, then it's not a good thing.
That doesn't matter.
I've drunk, ran up the hill to get to Cookies a couple times.
Yeah.
Before work.
No. It's like if I'm like drunk, because I used to live on Lower Marine, and I would just like be drunk and be like,
it's
I want to
gonna
go to
rip with that joint.
Cookies.
That's gross.
All right. Time to read a random verse out of Ye Bible. I don't know if that's how you say it. Oh, a little too deep. Psalm 97.
Psalm, bitch.
The Lord.
Very good, thank you. That was the
Wow,
best one
that's
yet.
actually the fucking same one I just read. I'm not
That's
kidding.
creepy.
Yeah, that's the same one I just read.
What does it mean?
It means, Joe, you really need to read this again. Because you fucked it up the first time. I'm not going to do it, though. All right.
Ooh.
Chronicles, chapter 12. And it came to pass, when Rehoboam had established the kingdom and had strengthened himself, he forsook the law of the Lord
He sucked
and
the what?
all Israel with him.
He
Oh.
sucked the Lord.
Well, who doesn't? I mean, if you want to get in there.
He forsook the Lord.
So that's just like you pre-rolled a joint.
Forsucked.
Yeah.
Samuel, chapter 31. Now the
That beetle just
Philistines
keeps
fought
dropping.
against the
That's
Israel,
actually probably the FBI.
and the men of Israel
CIA.
fled from before the Philistines
Zuckerberg.
and fell down, slain in Mount Gilbo.
I've been to Mount
Gilbo.
Gilbo. It's a nice place, dude. They got a little golf course. It's like a putt-putt place. but-
Nice.
Yeah.
Gilbo Gabbins.
Yeah, the
Gilbo
Lord is be
Gabbins.
everywhere, though. It's thee, and can I wear thy golf shoes? I bequeath upon thee. I don't know old speak.
Sister Nikki,
I
would
don't
you want
know
to read
who
one of
speak.
the red ones? Oh, it's already pre-highlighted. That's nice.
Go home to thy friends and tell them how great things the Lord hath done for thee, and hath had compassion on thee.
Aww.
On the way here, there was a giant flood, and then there was these fucking locusts, man. But the Lord,
He had compassion for me
the
and I
gifts, his
survived.
gifts suck. He's the plague sitter.
We are not mocking religion, by the way. We are simply just... She's in character for Halloween.
I'm working.
I'm mocking religion.
Yeah.
I'm working. She's like, I'm getting paid for this.
This is the day
write-off.
before she officially becomes a nun, so.
Speaketh now, sister.
All right.
I mean, there is some kind of certain draw about being able to hit children with the ruler and get away with it. Like, I'm down with that. Like, just random kids.
Yeah, look at me. I'm fine.
Use
If
the
little
rod,
kids
beat
up
the
to
child.
13, if you just randomly got hit by strangers all the time, you'd be a lot more respectful, and you'd have better fucking situational awareness, which is really the problem in this country.
True that.
People don't see shit coming.
Preach.
Amen.
There you go.
Oh, Satan.
What else is there?
What else is there, Joe?
Let's talk about how high we are right now. Because lately I've been struggling with a tolerance issue where I feel like I could smoke all day.
Yeah, I'm actually that. You shouldn't have started with the Freddy's, man. You went super hot
Too
sauce.
hard out the gate.
Yeah, that would have been a nice topper. Copper.
Well, you know it's good when you're smoking the other weeds and all you're thinking about is this one. You know, I feel like
a lot of my relationships.
yeah.
I've had a high tolerance lately, but I cut back on taking dabs, and then I tried that lemon amnesia. And
Got stoned again, didn't you?
Yes, it was so fun.
Yeah,
I
dabs-
lost half of it.
Dabs are great. I dab with the little dab straw, and I just kind of take a couple hits every now and then for a longer term, easy stone. It's really laziness.
I mean, I
But
always
I love
use the
flower.
dab pen, though.
Flower. But we're the last generation, I'm telling you, to smoke fucking weed with fire. Those damn pins and shit are just too fucking convenient.
For you,
Joints for me, though. That's my favorite, and blunts.
I started rolling my own joints again, which is way better because you could. Well, we talked about this before, but you can regulate. What am I smoking, Joe?
It's the breath mints. I'm just having. We gotta finish. We can't leave that taste of the joint in our mouth. We have to finish it up with something tasty. Here you go, Nikki.
I just have to smoke all of this because
Because you have to.
I just
have
did not
to.
enjoy mine.
I smoked 75% of mine, so I'm satisfied.
I'm weak. I smoked 2 hits off it. I was like,
Yeah, you did. Your bougie ass.
If I knew what that word meant, I would react. That's right, motherfucker. You tell him. See, the dog understands.
Bougie is a
you
derivative.
have a biblical name.
Yes, I do. Turns out, Joseph is a biblical name.
Rot is
Rot is
a
not.
biblical name too.
Oh, it is like the rot of the plague. Like
Yeah,
his
it's
leg
used.
rotted off.
Dennis is the god of wine and dance in Greek mythology.
That must be why no one is
So
a
it's
kid
weed
Dennis
and
anymore.
Jaeger, but whatever. That's why I
R.I.P.
mosh.
Has anyone ever called you rotisserie chicken?
No, man, there was a whole radio contest with my name. It was real fun in Alaska. Yeah, rot. But the fun one was what rot stands for, because I never let anybody know. So, like, risk of testicular tumors was a good one. Rock on, Tina Turner. Yeah. Oh, dude, there's the whole radio. I was on the fucking
so
I can't remember if it was the Fox or K-Well. It had to be the Fox because we were anti-K-Well because that was the AK Soul. Now it's all
Oh,
silliness when I
wild
look back
man.
on it.
We're gonna wait for Sister Nick to finish her joint.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I'm gonna find a random verse to read.
Let me read something.
All right. Isaiah
Oh.
chapter 59.
Names.
Behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened, that it cannot save, neither his ear heavy, that it cannot hear.
So he's got big hands and big ears, goofy looking bastard.
Yeah, but that means don't think that he can see and hear you, because he can't.
Look at that
Even though
punch.
his ears and mouth is really big.
Look at that.
It's
Art.
beautiful.
Nice.
Here.
What are you doing? Why are you...
Gotta show it to the camera.
Yeah.
Oh. It's like, why are you taking my Bible? It says this is why I don't love God.
Yeah.
He
You
still
can't touch that.
with his hugest hand and doth not listen with his giant ear.
Brandon Connolly, thank you for viewing and watching. I hope you enjoy this Halloween edition.
I should have shared this. I'm slacking.
Look at that.
That's cool art right there. Look at that. He looks so great there. That looks like me on Sunday mornings when I win my fantasy football game.
Fantasy football game. Sorry, Nicole.
Sister Nick. Here.
Random verse.
Thou believest that there is one God, thou dost dwell. The devils also believes and trembles. Of course, that's what I'd pick. Satan.
All right, here we go.
This is why my kids hate me too. I was just never fun. I'm not fun. I'm only fun when I'm doing fun stuff.
Breath mints. Following it up. Going back
You're both weird dads.
to the beginning.
With awesome children though. Look at that. My 20-year-old daughter bought a house. Has a bachelor's. She took the week before she turned 21 with her own credit and everything. Even her boy, dude, she's fucking crazy. She plans to sell it within
That's
5
awesome.
years. Yeah, she's like, it's an investment, and you cannot live there, Dad. I was
We're
like,
dads
"Dude,
on
that's
accident,
cool."
though.
What?
We're dads on accident, though.
Everybody's a dad on accident. Even dude, nobody fucking. The few people they're creepy. They have plans for their children. And
There's a
that's
name
weird.
for a band, Dads on Accident.
Dads on accident. Suspenders and sadness. Song number 1. I don't like toddlers. Song number 2. I don't
You're
like
right.
teenagers. Song.
I don't like babies.
Oh my god, I hate babies. They were so useless. They're always like,
We have baby cologne at work.
yeah, they're little mom whores. Babies are mom whores.
Baby cologne.
Lori was pissed about the baby cologne. She's like, all babies smell good. That
My
is
daughter
so
was also
creepy.
born.
She's
through-
like,
Oh,
she
sorry.
felt like it was
Damn it.
creepy to have a thing
The
called
Bible
baby
can't
cologne.
take my
I
weed.
know it
You know
is.
what I mean?
It's odd.
Like, who's trying to make their baby smell good?
Why are they calling it cologne? It's baby oil.
Yeah.
It's
My
baby
daughter
oil.
It is
was
baby
born
oil.
on birth control. She was a twin. She ate her sister in utero. And then she had a little big toe on her back till she was 2. And I used to play this little piggy, went to the market. Then I'd get to that one. I'd be like, this one's a mutant freak. And we'd scream and laugh. And then she had it removed. Well, we had it removed. She did it like at 2. Be like, get this off me. It's fucking weird. And she's the most powerful. I tried to cut the umbilical cord and she smacked my hand. And then she threw some sort of gang sign at the doctor. She's a badass, dude.
So I think something super cool about today.
My daughter, she's awesome.
Remember that meme in the beginning of the year that showed all the holidays and they're all going to happen to fall on great times of the fucking week?
No.
Example, Halloween this year. Today. Fucking, it's on a full moon. It's on a Saturday, which is fucking legit. Halloween's on Saturdays are usually always the best.
You're a child.
And
Sorry.
it's daylight savings tonight, too. So
Not
we get
tomorrow?
an extra fucking hour to party tonight.
I guess it happens. Wait, yeah, midnight, huh?
Yeah, so I couldn't think of a better day to fucking have a good time and enjoy the beautiful nature of this time of the year.
I'm not looking forward to carding people. Who
Halloween
I can't recognize.
2020, the lamest Halloween ever because of COVID. But that just means there was going to be some sick house parties, though, bro.
I forgot all my candy at home.
COVID's gonna spike.
I guess I'm gonna have to buy weed
It's already
candy.
spiking.
Yeah, that's the thing, too. Edibles for Halloween.
The owner of my store texted me yesterday that she had planned on buying me a round trip ticket to Alaska so I could go visit my family. That's who I work.
Wow.
That's badass.
I told her, oh my God, don't do that. 3 of my kids are quarantined right now because they went to school and there's been like immediate, or 2, no 3 because their sister counts. And then, yeah, my mom won't leave the house. My dad's 80, so I'm not going to go visit him. So I basically get to Alaska and hang out at the airport, bum cigarettes off people. That's what you do at the airport in Alaska. Everybody wants a cigarette. Nobody brought any. Anyways, so thank you, Don. Made me cry at work.
Oh,
It's okay. I started a small fire. I felt better.
when are you leaving?
I'm not. I'm
Oh.
not going to Alaska till this shit slows down. They're on 600 cases a day. North to Alabama, we go north to
Now that we followed it up full circle with the breath mints, I'm starting to feel stoned for the first time. So that's
The
good.
breath
Very
mints literally
stoned.
started out feeling awesome and warm, and it ends as like a warm, nice beanie that's going on my head. Like,
Yeah.
and body. It's a really good body high. Also, I drank 1 too many cups of coffee.
It's also really beautiful outside right now, too.
It is. You
And
guys
that
should go
beetle
watch-
has moved a lot.
Go walk
Yeah.
my Shiva.
And that speaker has sunken downward for some reason. I have to fix
Well,
that.
whoever you had install it, obviously, you know.
I installed it, motherfucker.
Oh,
I installed all this
They did a
unsafe
wonderful
electrical
job.
gear.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
4 power strips going off 1 socket. So what do you know about
Wild.
that?
On next week's episode, OSHA shows up.
Dude, Comcast came by last week to replace some stuff on the wire outside. And then he comes walking up to the door. I open the door and I catch him. He's staring at my fucking electrical rig.
Oh,
And he has a
no.
look of worry on his face. I'm like, yeah, it looks weird, bro, but it works. And then he's like, okay. I'm just here for the internet, though.
He's writing in the notepad.
So anyhow, we could have an electrical fire at any point in time.
Excited.
But I am prepared. I have towels, dry towels, to put out the electrical fire with. Because you never use a fire hydrant for that. It will only accelerate the electricity. Also,
I am fucking high.
yeah, for sure. I'm stoned. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Every time I go back and review one of these episodes, I'm like, oh yeah, we're ripped.
Yeah, like when if I fast forward.
And you watch it sober
very
and you're
fun.
like, this is not cool.
You gotta watch it with the captions on too.
Oh yeah, YouTube fucks that shit up.
Oh man, I say some weird shit. Rot never comes out the same. It's rock. Rod. Rob.
Also, if you need me to deliver any of your mail, let me know.
He's not on it.
Dawn, if you want me to turn in your voter pamphlet, I will do that for you. Just so you know, I won't do that for most people, but I will for her. So what do we think about this breath mint?
Round trip, motherfucker. What we think is that the world's a very confusing place with many shades of gray. I didn't like that joint. I did like the Freddy's. I didn't mind the soil. I am stoned as fuck. Yeah, the reason I couldn't smoke that joint was the sativa was immediately trying to fuck with me. And I
Yeah,
was like, no.
I gave you the indica.
Well, it wasn't
But there
very
was some
indica.
sativa in there. There's 30% sativa in there.
I'm a sensitive little man.
You need
bitch.
heavier
Hashtag
indicas.
man bitch.
Like this
We're people
Bubblicious,
too.
which looks really good.
Really like Heavenly.
Yeah, Heavenly does a really good job with their flour and their joints. And keep them full flour with those guys.
But
That fucking dog's wrecking
I
my audio
know.
shot, bro. See, that's what happens when you set up
Rude.
shop outside. You got nature and shit.
Well, you block this off, you get some fucking cheap ass sound things off of Amazon or whatever, and that'll stop that. But it's part of the charm.
let's build a wall.
Let's make the carport great again.
Yes. And gay again. Yeah, you only need 2 walls.
Yeah, really.
That's well, maybe over there.
Maybe I can get the government to pay for it.
You don't want the government over here with that pre-mentioned wiring issue.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it is, unless it's from the shipyard.
fire trucks.
The shipyard, I'll get my approval from there. Get my workers from there. We can do all kinds of good shit out here.
Just go find the ones that are smoking meth and they'll do it for cheap.
Oh, that reminds me.
Meth reminds you of what?
Somebody I know that
The
might be able to
heroes.
do that for me. That'd be cool. I mean, I tell you what, you hire a tweaker
They're gonna get robbed.
to do your shit, and you better put your shit away for sure. You better put all your tools away, all your CDs.
So how's it going? I turned this vacuum cleaner into a margarita. All right. Something I did once.
Yeah, I think we're gonna fucking wrap up this episode of the Kitsap Podcast. Fuck, it's not the Kitsap Podcast anymore. It's called the Potcast Show. You think
It's
you?
so funny that I used to do that, and as soon as you got the name finally nailed, you do it wrong every time now.
It's fucking ridiculous.
It's
I know.
the podcast show featuring Josiah,
Josiah.
Rogers. No D in Rogers.
Jobin.
Shalabin.
Each one of us has to end with a verse.
Fuck.
Oh,
Can I use
alright.
Slayer?
There it is again.
Yep.
So weird how it keeps opening to that thicker page. Must be magic.
This
Sorry,
is.
sister.
is Saint Mark,
Burr.
chapter 7, verse 6. He answered and said unto them, Well hath Esaias prophesied of you hypocrites, as it
Fucking
is written, This people honoreth me with their lips,
All right.
but their heart is far from me. Nikki? Sister Nick?
Well, if you're honoring someone with your lips, generally their heart's at least 3 feet above your
At
head.
least.
Oh, no.
You know, I was thinking about how weird it is that people like kiss, right? If you really think about it, like you put your mouth together and fucking tongue each other in the mouths. Seems really weird, but then I thought about it. I think the reason why is because there's so many nerve endings packed into your lips
I've told you to stop sending me these text messages at night. Trying to freak me out.
Sister Nick, what do you got?
Likewise shall the ladies of Persia and Media say this day unto all the kings, princes, which have heard of the deed of the queen. Thus shall there arise too much contempt and wrath.
Very nice.
Angry ladies in Persian, arise!
Now explain to us, what does that mean? Oh, we got some Job.
Fuck them.
Fuck them bitches. Get some Job on you.
Yeah.
No, he said fuck Job.
Joe Bunyan.
Samuel. Samuel was a
There we
biblical
go.
name.
Pretty writing, pretty writing.
Mark is
Mark.
a biblical name.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
There's some names that people don't name their kids anymore. Mark is one of them. Dennis is
Brenda.
one of them.
That's my stepmom's
Brenda.
name. And she looks like Carol Baskins.
Ooh.
And brought them out and said, Sire, what must I do to be saved? Yay. Metal. That's all I refuse reading that.
All right. Well, I think that'll wrap this episode
In my
up
defense, every
of
person
the
had a name I couldn't
podcast
pronounce.
show. Once again, we're going to wrap this show up like 6 times before we actually wrap it up. So,
Wrap it up. I'll take it. Thank you for the coffee and the weed, Joe.
yeah, no problem, bruh. And I hope
Peace on.
you enjoyed this Halloween
Peace
edition
on.
episode.
Peace on out.
We have the nun, we have the gone crazy postal worker, and the metalhead who does meth.
I do not. I didn't lie. I used to smoke crack. I've done meth, but I did it